What are the different levels of meditation?
Shama, there are especially four kind of meditation, four different levels of meditation. Meditation is something like you are going with so many stages, then you understand the lower stages, but upper stages did just into books or into wisdom of talking, but it is not a realization. So there is few levels, that stages. Some people belong that as four stages, some people three. And 4 and 3 is just like pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. That makes 4. But after that, in this samadhi, there is also three different stages. Like there you first you get this realization that this whole this whole universe hold your own man. What do you say? Internal consciousness. It on your consciousness, and if you get stable, it will be stable slow by slow. It is like a mirror. This universe is like mirror. If you believe that this will affect you good, if you do good, so this will happen in your mind. If you believe that no, it is world is fearful, something very powerful, big flood, so that will sense become reality of tomorrow, because you are gaining some spirituality or ideology, and you check in this earth, somehow these all ideologies obtaining their essence. 1% evil, 1% good, 1% trust, 1% untrust, 1% cheating, but all kind of philosophies, yeah, all kind of things is available, everything available into our universe we live. But this consciousness gain these ideas of when somebody meet a story that man has deceived her wife, he left this that way, but we don't know whatever, but that image comes in our mind by story. But it was never, we never go to ask this man what happened to him, what happened to their wife, what happened between them. Is it really that he is bad, or woman is bad, or their family problem is bad, or something they were not adjustable, or somehow they wanted, maybe women wanted to take divorce and men wanted to take divorce, whatever, they were not going to real stories, but they will think, oh, he's saying that he's the bad person cheating with wife and this that, all this story go inside, and we will be aware, careful about tomorrow, this kind thing can happen to me, that can happen to my sister, my friend, so why not to me? Because we are not into their projection of life, we are into our projection of life. So we are not into trust, we are somehow into this kind of feeling it can be happen, this. So that mm, angle of dimension, where from it come? Because we are not in complete into that mirror, we are projecting on mirror. We also bring sometime problem near to us by just concentrating into problem. Like you are always feared about somehow some children will come and he throw something into your mouth as a playing, so you are always taking care that side, somehow concentration get so available that this stone will not go anywhere, but this stone will come near to you, and even it will not come near, all whole time you were afraid of this stone, He is playing with stone, the stone will come to me and he will hurt me. You understand what is kind of thing? So that is somehow our mind projections. So that kind of theory gets stable in this point where we say samadhi. Okay. Before 3 level I did not say, that is just to preparation. First is pratyahar, dharana, dhyan and samadhi. Pratyahar means you are keeping at least at thing in your house or place where you are going to do sadhana or meditation. Less and less. More, if you keep something, more it will be the reason of your consciousness take aware from the deep mentality of dhyana. It will not let you go into next step, pratyahar dharana.
What do you mean? I don't understand pratyahar. You mean it's like a place, like a puja room?
Yes, puja room. So pratyahar means you have to make yourself in a place clean everywhere, less things to attract your mind, like
What
television.
about if you just have a bed and you sleep in the bed and meditate in the bed?
Yeah, that is good.
It's okay?
Yeah, very good. But when you have many
But
devices,
the bed isn't clean, is it?
bed is clean. I mean, bed should be clean, house should be clean, or better, more it is clean, more better.
But isn't it tamasic because you sleep in the bed?
No tamasi. It is also okay. You have to be relaxed also. Sometimes sleeping, sometimes sitting, sometimes this, but you have to be in Atma Vav. Then it is possible. Okay? Atma Vav means pure consciousness status. No need, no so much worry about what will happen tomorrow, what happened yesterday, what my friend is calling me, what my sister is calling me, what my daughter is messaging me. This all will be cut out. Then pratyahar siddhi will show you into dharana. Pratyahar will throw.
And how
This
long do
pratyahar
you have
will.
to sit in pratyahar?
Huh?
How long do you sit in pratyahar?
Pratyahar like 3 days. You just do sadhana. Few things you keep in, no device, no nothing, no cell phone, everything relaxed. Okay, now only sitting when you feel like hungry. Otherwise, you are sitting and no books, less book.
Wow.
Just going into yourself, thinking what your body, mind, this what is happening inside. That is pratyahar. Then after this pratyahar will throw you automatically into dhyana. You don't need to force yourself for dhyana. You will very much concentrating into your breathing or your attitude or something going into your mind, feeling. That is not necessary to think about outside, but this thinking coming from outside is very clear into you. If I don't want, why it is coming? So which of these thoughts coming? Neurologists say this part of your body shows that make images of thoughts or fear or imagines.
Or just habits of your mind.
Habits of your mind. So it can be cool. When you go into dhyana, then 5 days more you practice this thing. What is happening into my body and mind only, and breath system. Slow by slow your dhyana is complete. 5 days, and then after but I say pratyahar throws you into dharana. It is dharana. Now dhyan. Dhyan means now you enough practice of your breath and mind and this that. Now you have to just give little force to meditate on one focus, one point, not so many. You understand mind is going on, but sometimes breathing, sometimes this. Your mind want relaxed by jumping one place to other place. Mind get feel relaxed, but jumping one place to. But by the sadhana, dhyan sadhana, meditation, you can keep it in control, and practice makes a man perfect. Then it automatic will happen. You have time, you don't need to go outside anything, take some food, then again keep relaxed into your body and mind, and then start to think about one focus point. Focus point, easy focus point is still breathing point. Just you breathe here, this should be your, and but breath is coming and going and touching this point. You have to just feel a sensation here, that point, and then close eye. You slow by slow you will start to see here some jyoti. That is, everybody is like a full with talent in this world. Like a, we are not as like apes or animals. We are something more than animals. That point, jyoti, pragya, is here. You will see this light. That means a great blessing into you. You are accepted by this world of wisdom, wise people, all the universal, all the upper class consciousness. You are one of them, yogis mandal. Then it is, that means all mean, even Jesus is the category of yogi. Even everybody who talk about something deep essence of God, something what is character of God, these all people somehow reach in this point by meditation. Sometimes some people need to do 40 days for this practice. But nowadays I see people have much talent, much energy, and much what you say, possibility, support, so they can go easily into 15 to 20 days. Finally complete this chapter of meditation. So this is dharana. Dharana, dhyan. Now dhyan. Into one point when we focus, it is dhyan. Then samadhi. Samadhi, people are very, very much mistaking this time. Samadhi is like a pure consciousness and there is no mind and this, that. Many, many things that they make more illusion into the mind of sadhaka. Sadhaka get afraid and they always feel like nothing. Like I am just not reaching the point that they are discussing. Why? Because samadhi is a meaningless word. There is no need to say anything that you will achieve some point where you will be a destroy and something like a illusionary, like free of this and that. Means something you have no word and this, that. That is stupidity. Not stupidity like something. Why? It makes you something in close dimension. Ignorant. And truth is that God has never made anything more than God. God has never created anything more than God Himself. And if there is someone who know everybody, everything, that is God. And God has given only talent and talent into the degree. Some person in history, he will be like he could able to make a sharp weapon. So nowadays people can able to make missiles. Yeah, that is differences of degree. But same time there is no final achievement for anybody. Someone do this, show this kind of talent, spiritual talent, sometimes scientist talent, somebody. Everybody need to give time for their talent. Yeah, focus into their work and then understand and then they are able to do something. Just Krishna said, Yoga Karmasu Poshvam. Yoga means completeness, is mean not that you think I reach into the samadhi, I completed and now I nothing. Like the Bhashma Pitama, he was the greatest scholar of this all subject. He knew, but even then he died into war, useless war, where he don't need to die. These few character more, like Guru Dronacharya, he was also complete into samadhi process, he Brahmin, but he just died like this way in family member. Like this is just a samadhi is just like a point where your mind is so relaxed that it can get connected easily to the any deity, any supreme being, us himself, God himself. That is the point. But it is not like you have pure consciousness, this, that means you have no mind, no chitta, no body, or you don't need body, no mind, no chitta. That is, life process has to go on. Whatever, you little relaxed, you are now you are little relaxed, and outer people are still into motion. You are in your room 12 days, 15 days, you are just relaxed getting. You don't need to worry about outside, what is in family, what is, and no device, no nothing. You are relaxed with yourself, eating and testing yourself. Okay. So, but outward is still in motion. Their mind is still in Facebook, what message has come, where I have to go, what he said to come into the party. All is in the motion in their mind and body, physical elements. Okay? But you have nothing motion. Inside you are slow by slow getting more relaxed and relaxed by yourself. Then in this situation your mind gets connected with source, supremacy, supreme being, the source that know you very well. When he sends you, he is like a king make some something like a budget that I will give every person 5 lakh rupees, 5 lakh dollar or something to these all people, poor people. This kind of thing, yeah, government do. So he have account of everything. It's not mean he is giving and it is not somewhere it is written or he will not care that. So that is like God. If he throw us into world, so many people in this world, every person record has there. Every person has to go with his responsibility. If you are mother, you have to grow your children well. No, it's not mean you will sell your children, you will beat your children, something is wrong. If you do, you have to answer that. Okay? So that's why God has made human beings to respect each other and get together. So one person who gets samadhi is one kind of talent. He got it. But if one person is fight for motherland in the warland, he is different kind of talent. He is also so much equal like this. Okay, one person is just teaching their children, one person is sacrificing his life for this purpose, one person is making field, grow food and giving everybody this food, even Brahmin, even Kshatriya, even everybody. Yeah, that also very important part. So this way nobody is greater, nobody. Equality, terms of equality is everywhere. It should be. Okay, so but I say four part. This is Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. It is like four part is completing. Why just don't give force to yourself, just keeping yourself into so much into working place and so much into public and so much into devices in there. Then slowly it will happen automatically. This then when you get samadhi, you're very near to connect to your deity and your um, prime God, supreme God, the name you take.
And there's no useless thoughts in your mind.
No useless thought. If useless thought is all, you will feel like everything happening, not why you are doing, because it is dead, jad prakriti, mean something achetan, something not conscious, just like this is around, yes. If I keep this, it is moving. If I did not force, I am just doing, keeping this, and it is moved. Why? Force of
Gravity.
Force of gravity. So this is just force of gravity inside your past behavior that has bringing thoughts different. Then you have to just be let it go, move like it is coming and going, and you are not forcing, you are not giving support to these all thoughts. If it comes, okay. If it goes, it's okay. and it has to happen because mind is this way. It is jumping from one thought to other thought. You cannot stop this so easily. So that will bring into a position of high upper consciousness. There you can meet to very easily to your deities and God and Brahma. So that there now story is not finished. This is just first topic. Second stop, when you understand that these all beauty of around you, a creation around you, this is same for all other beings, especially for human and God. They are not so different. They have one soul, very jagrit, very awakened, and they see, when they see something in relaxed mood, butterflies flying, birds is flying, green leaves, green rain and rivers and mountains, so much vastness, so much. They all understand this is something beautiful. Beauty is there in the world. But same Ganesha also respect this universe, and same Krishna also respect this universe. Same these all immortal souls who happened in history, they also respect. And same the people who die very soon, early in the life, in some reason, they also loved this. Death happened. They did not bring the death. Very few people bring death, and it was some different reason. But world is enough beautiful, enough enjoyable. And so this happens to second term. First term he is able to leave everything, then second term he is able to get everything into mind and get everything with positive way. Before it was very difficult to understand. Yeah, because you were in force running. So this second level, when you see the world is enough beautiful, enough good, enough everything possible for tomorrow, but we have to just, even then we are dependent upon supremacy of God. Why? Because you are thinking in this limitation, I can be good and other can be good. Yeah? But there is so many things into going on the world, and all is not controllable by just your own thought. There's so many minds, so many things, yes, so many powers. So if tomorrow world war happens, it can affect you also, your life also, your family life also, everybody will family life also, yeah. So that is different cases. So you understand the Mahamaya is always the upper table, but your conscious is very tuned with this, that what is better, what is best for your own soul. Because this even the earth dies, soul never dies. Mother Earth soul will also go to same place where we will go. Sun God soul have one soul. He will also go same place where we will go. So they are greatest soul, who is our father and grandfather and upper souls also. So they all is coming from God, and God has given them soul to grow up more and more and try to understand me too. I am working in many ways. In water I am working as a coldness, in fire I am working as a hotness, in sky I am working as a space, and in atom I am working as a electrons, electricity and nuclear. And these powers all is different and different to each other, like negative also and positive also, and same time capacitor also. This all is happening same time into the God and by the God. So this why we cannot make them make force to God for understand like me, behave like me, and learn something from me, or I want this way, you should do like this way. This you cannot force God. Why? He knows better than you. Even he need to kill few people, even he need to kill me, no problem. But his world should be by his own idea. That's why all.
So when you have like no interest in life and God seems to take away all your desires, but you have enough money and to be in comfort and not have to work, maybe that's the time God wants you to go into meditation.
Yeah, sure. Without nowadays, time has changed, but essence of soul, like truth of the soul, that is always same. That's why we say Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma means it's nothing like you have to catch Veda, one scripture, or Puran, or anything. No, it is comes and joins with our culture. Sanatan religion is only depend on one word. One word is that soul is immortal. Sanatan Dharma believe soul is immortal. This is final and last truth in our Dharma. Then after some people bring the school of Sankhya. Soul is immortal, but God is nothing, nowhere. That also a thought. But then Vedanta say no, Brahma is also a, God is also a possibility, because Jivatma is not able to do everything. At least creation and destroying of the creation is not possible with the Jivatma. That work is by God. So these thoughts come. So this what I am saying is supreme God is something. Even you get the Kabalya, like but you say you only bhav, but it's like Brahma. Even then, you are not the creator, but the part you get into, you are the part of the God. Next time when creation will start, you will come again, but you will be the part of God, but you will not be such a conscious like God. You will not the, if there is one another soul. God has own soul. Then that is complete. Three part. Three dimension is himself. Three part of his supremacy he keep himself. And one part of supremacy he give the transfer his energy. One of part of his energy into these all creation. What you see around. Sun is so bright because for that energy. Moon is so cold because for that energy. Earth is so round because of that energy. Ocean is so set only with this energy. That is called God or Brahma. So many people start to believe one God also, many God also. That all okay, no problem. He don't care what do you believe or not believe. Millions people believe, many people not believe. He believe only. His job is only to when he born somebody, take care of their as long he is alive, take care of his food, because food is only material thing that God don't want to hurt people for that long time. Somehow every day somebody has to give, take. Then after there is so many differences. Differences of money, differences of job, differences of color, differences of imperial and slave, differences of everything. This is big universe, big things happen. Okay, and so everybody is somehow controlled by another body.
And what about if you do this meditation process like 4 hours a day? Will you get into a higher state, or do you have to do it all day long?
All day long, when you do, then better. If you do every day like 4 hour or 8 hour meditation, other time something different thing. You are just changing your attitude, so it will bring more far, more in later. You are not going means stable, but into part.
And you had said before that too much meditation was dangerous.
Yeah, meditation is dangerous. Why I say? Because you force yourself. Most of the people force. I will do 4 hour every day. That will not be healthy. When it happens, like Upanishad, they said, it happens when your need is very little and your is not going here and there and you have enough time to live with comfort in adhyayan.
Like now, for me.
Yeah. Adhyan Swadhyay. What is it? Swadhyay. Some literature of Upanishad you read and start to feel so much about that. That is Swadhyay in your body and mind. That is Swadhyay. Then after, slow by slow, you have to close the Upanishad also. Know so much Upanishad. That also is some kind of thoughtology. And God is something different than all thoughtology. So when you go into this space where you start to feel nothing, but when second stage you start to feel everything is beautiful, all God is one soul, and they all enjoy this world as by their eyes and feeling, and we all are equal, but our karma is different. We are little more controlled by other gods, like we worship them, and they are little controlled by other supreme god, that is true, like Trimurti, Krishna and Shiva. And then also they are also controlled by upper energy like Mahamaya.
But if you have a guru and you're worshiping that guru like Shiva Bala Yogi, there's really no danger in meditation. It's if you don't have a master where there's more danger.
Master is very good thing when you go into this spirituality, deep spirituality understanding. Master help also comes because master is also union with other master. Other master is union with other master. That are make this organization of Bhoot Mela, ghost, or what is soul Mela theory of they all, who died and who is alive, they are somehow doing this business of spirituality, business of bringing people to heaven, to the knowledge, to the wisdom. These all are just one family.
And the wisdom is you're not suffering anymore, right?
Yeah.
But if you're suffering and depressed, then you need to do something.
Yeah, need to do something about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so at a certain time in a person's life, when other interests are just waning, it's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
But if you have to be very much in the work world, then it could be dangerous. Right? Because you become too sensitive.
Yeah. So then what is like, now I tell you, things is like this way. A Brahmin can have very much talent. Like I told you about many Saptarishi, many Bhakta. But one kind of talent they don't have. They are free when they are so high into Brahm, they have knowledge about Brahm. Internally they are very weak into war. If they have to war for their country, and hinsatmak means violent thing they have to do for their people, they are little weaker. Okay, so this is the reason Brahman is other talent who knows very much, but he do less. And second is Kshatriya, who know less than Brahman responsibility, but they are very workaholic. They are Rajas, energy Rajas. So that is the way Krishna is something saying like Samyukta. When you understand whole the literature, understand whole the Brahm, whole Vedanta, then you have to be little mediator. Like somehow you are karma into karma also, doing good karma for lokachar. If you have every knowledge, everything, at least for others, at least for getting respect, at least for giving respect to those people who give knowledge and you get knowledge from them, like guru, like this.
Yeah, that's after that you've accomplished, peace, getting to
Complete,
peace.
complete the peace, yeah. And second, then you are very enjoyable. One thing that is, you will spread the message and by many ways, especially with your way, that is, say, dhan. Final thing is that is more than anything else that is done in this loka. Even from more than Brahma, more than God, more than anything. Why? I tell you. Dan is something keeping hold the dharma as much as it is necessary. Dan is like that. If somebody have lot of money and if somebody is hungry, this hungry man today what he will do? Tomorrow he can, maybe somebody come and he give him advice, like a Brahmin come and give him advice. Okay, you do like that, it will be better for you. God will help you and do that. But today is hungry. God is not helping. This time, if somebody can give him just few food, few chapati, then he can be settled. Yeah. So that is the reason Dan is more powerful, more beautiful, and more like a godly behavior in the world. So is all religion teaching one thing, that is Dan, and this is benefit of all religion happen in the earth. Still you see so many beggars in the world, but they all get food. Why? Because there is somehow we are getting this idea of done in our unconscious mind also. If somebody asks for chapati, it is difficult to say no. Okay, take this one. Yeah, that is done. Done is very important, and God has made these things, universe, for a behavior. For a rich person, it is behavior to give rest to other, love to other, respect to other, feel to other, and second, the person who is working under some post, they have to live normal, respect other elders, these all things.
What happens when you're meditating if you're falling asleep a lot? What is that about?
Feeling sleep a lot, it happens, no? When you go into meditation with this fragile body, not a strong yoga, the proper way, you have to keep your body as strong like a strong yogi. A strong yoga means asana also should be controlled. More you get able to sit into your padmasana 5 hours, 6 hours a day. It is more better than.
Does it keep you awake?
Yeah. It keep your support to your backbone. Okay? It gives support to your backbone, and this support give a unbeatable, unstoppable energy passing with of Sushumna Nadi. The power will pass very fast.
What power?
Internally, that is say Kundalini power. You can see that is the only thing that is different into the body of human and animals. That is, we are sitting with our straight bones, keeping our bones straight. That is the reason our mind is more powerful. Because this energy transform from here to there, all things is happening.
So is it possible to do it if you can't sit straight like me with this back problem? Or is it impossible?
So be possible. Possible is like a little. When you are passed with some philosophical classes, like I am telling you, this all will be there. Not any these people will very easily go away from your mind, your family, your surrounding people, where you go, where you did, past and future will be very much easily go away. But this philosophy you read, studied, and what I am speaking, and you listen about God, Paramatma, Guru, Gyan, and Krishna, these all will be there in this kind of situation. Too much, more and more, heavily. So, what will you do? You have to be free of these all thoughts also there. But it will happen slow by slow. So, if you are not able to sit, but anyhow, it will be happen. It will be helpful.
But you
even
won't
lying.
get that Kundalini.
Kundalini also will happen. Even you lying, no sitting.
Oh.
But just speed is little slow. That's why we say Padmasana is Superasana. But if you don't know Padmasana, just go Sukhasana.
And can you tell me a little bit about your experience when you did this and what happened to you and where you were?
It happened me like 2 years before completeness. It's like I understand what I had to understand. That one.
Were you doing meditation at that time a lot?
Yeah.
Where?
In Himalaya.
Where? Like in a village?
Rishikesh, in the jungle.
Mm.
There I got one house. There was nobody going. It was just free for sitting, living there. There I was all time in this kind of situation. Only go for food to their other place, but all time they meditating.
And then what happened? Did you feel this Kundalini Shakti?
I feel everything what people talk about, but I don't go in so much in this all.
You want to explain it?
Explain, yeah, but I told you all my message in this all videos, audios, but it's all about my experience.
And you had a tremendous heat.
Yeah, that also.
Your body actually feels hot?
Yeah, that also.
Then do you go in Ganga or what do you do?
Yeah, that also. I was oftenly going to Ganga, jumping into Ganga, into the water, diving again and again.
So what is it that makes the body hot?
It's body hot by mental. Mental have this energy to make the body very much hot and very much cold also. Mental have energy. This mentalic, when you are very much into the sadhana, and you are tuned with the God, goddesses. So this too much process when going through with the mind, it makes affect to your whole body also. It brings a heat of such kind of heat into your body by mental energy.
Maybe it's burning disease.
Yeah, it is burning disease and sins, and it brings in some kind good. But at that time, this is very nice, important thing. But you need water again and again. It helps you to take shower more often. If you feel so much warm inside your body, you would like to take shower. You will not feel like I should not take shower. You take again and again shower, and it makes you clean. And in this cleaning feeling, you good in meditation, good in feelings.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then that was a permanent shift in you. It never left you.
What?
After you did that dhyan and samadhi.
Yeah, once you get achieved one, there is many times it happens, you get something, then you forget, you get something. But one thing is like when you feel that I got one power, one energy, what feeling, that thing, that is always will be with me, and I am always with that. Little by little, it is more and more clear. When I born, from that moment to this moment, I am just talking with somebody, and it is not clear inside, but now it is more clear. That is always with me and will be always with me. That's why Krishna sometimes say that I am the other one word, and at the same time in Manduk Upanishad Jamraj saying that there is two words. One is Bhokta, he is enjoying fruit, and other is one is watching. So the watcher here is God, always in every heart. He has as much people are there, that much God is there. But that one is same somehow, and same time he is in every heart, checking everybody what he is doing right now.
And as you were sitting, did you feel the urge to go and talk to people or this or that, and you have to fight that urge and be disciplined?
Yeah.
When you're going in the process of meditation,
Yeah.
you have to discipline yourself.
Discipline.
keep sitting.
No discipline also. I tell you, because everybody is made by their own frame. There is God has not made everybody into one frame. Some people are lazy, some people are active, some people are this way, some people that way, some people vegetarian, some people non-vegetarian, some people this. All can do this thing. Everybody can do this thing, but better
If it's God's time for you.
it's time for you.
Because it used to be that I would meditate, and after 20, 30 minutes, I'd be like eager to go and do something. Oh, I want to clean this room, or I want to make this, or I want to do that. But now it's not happening. I meditate and I just want to meditate more.
Yeah.
So maybe God is leading me that direction then.
Yeah, but
when there's nothing else to be interested in, why complain about that there's nothing else to be interested? Just go in to within.
Yeah, and it is necessary part of life of everybody. When once he have to give up his interest of device and playing and sport and friend and gossiping and everything, and he has to meditate on this subject at least ready for 21 days. Because few people who have very less things like Jesus, he had nothing that moment. He had to go into the mountain, and he had to live totally without food and water and hungriness and sickness, and this can take some kind of Brahma, delusions. You can start to listen so much devils also. This kind of thought also.
Well, especially because he wasn't eating.
Yeah, that also make very much delusion. But see, after 40 days, at least 40 days after, you get all your membrane back, your body start to feel near different light of wisdom. You are Rishi. Then you are Rishi. God bless you that your test is finished. But this in modern time, 20 days is enough. You should have good clean water and nice food 2 times.
And what about exercise? Is it good to go swimming every day?
Yeah, but
as long as you don't talk to anyone.
Yeah, most are very important. If you go into the talk and be checking other people, judging other
What
people.
about satsang, our satsang?
Satsang also not so good. But like big people know. You take one book, read 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and give up also. Because that also giving some kind of dimension, That also make mechanical something. Your software of mind is getting file from other. It is not something happening into you. So when you live into the happening, so there is no need any structure. There is meditating, breathing.
And did you find that you slept at night or slept less, or what happened?
It all happens when it's needed, when it is necessary to lie down, and even then just keep your awareness. what is going into your mind and your nose, breathing point. Yeah. So when you see average is that things what is easy for you will come to you, next step comes to you, and it is new step, and it is easiest step. It is like that.
And what is the difference between, like, that and the inquiry that Ramana Maharshi taught? Would you say that the meditation is still important, or if you do that inquiry of who am I, is the same thing, or what?
All structure, one knowledge, all people, these all modern yogis and spiritual people, with Gyan Yoga, we say it is Gyan Yoga because we don't believe the Brahm and God before we realize. So that's why this subject is come into the dimension of Gyan Yoga. But then after, then you go into inquiry yourself, inquiry your breath, inquiry your mind. This is all inquiry process. The name we cannot, some people can say it is inquiry process, some people can say meditation process, some people can say
Devotion process.
no devotional.
Oh.
Sorry. Some people say understanding process, some people Brahm Jnana process, Brahm Sadhana process. These all is name. Okay, but point is that we are going through some practice. One practice through that can make us clear mind, not full with many ideologies. Just clarity of myself and my body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that is then after they understand the clear mind is bringing you near to a nice man, good man, where you know your responsibility is to help others. You're born for helping others. Not too much.
Once you've achieved it.
And you achieve. Yeah. बोलिए सदगुरु महाराज की जय। बोलिए राधा रानी की जय। जय जय